Okay, I'm dumping all these lawnmower engines here. This is a scrap run. There's 3 lawnmowers with aluminum bases in there, a couple tires and wheels. I'll show you the back. Nothing falls out. That's good. There it is. I'm gonna say at least 500 pounds, I think. I hope. It's hard to tell, right? I mean, some motors are super heavy, some are light. Bases are at least 40-50 pounds each. So tires, like those tires here were hard to get off, so I kind of just do them in there. Usually some of these tires, they actually they break down and they get tighter, or maybe, I'm not sure. But anyways, we'll take this load back. 500 would be a good number. Okay, stay tuned. Okay, we took that little back of a dirty aluminum, all those motors and all that. It was actually really heavy. I was surprised. 865 pounds. Wow, pretty heavy. I thought it was like 500-600 pounds at the most. Wow. 36 cents a pound. Grand total $311.40. $311.40. So that's all those engines are for basically my spring cleanup at $4,700. So we're looking at 5,000 already, and probably a couple hundred from yesterday. So 5,200 spring cleanup so far. Okay, we're gonna start the truck, and then we're gonna start getting organized here. So stay tuned. Okay, so I'm gonna check the bin out here. Maybe I'll throw the one bike frame, I think, over here, but pretty well full, I think. Not super great, but hey, better than nothing. I'll chuck these blades away, but I'll see what happens. Try them out. I tried a few before, didn't work. We can throw that deck in there. Just warming up the truck right now, so. This frame. Real shaky ladder. Why it's so shaky? So I think I'm going to do is drop the bin off again, do another load of tin, and when I dump that Monday, I'll do the HMS load. I can get rid of that ramp and whatever HMS, I have HMS here. Here's a little pile here, and then it's a little bit here and a couple pieces there. So might work. Feels pretty heavy actually. Got quite a bit of water in there, but water's coming out. Not that much water actually. It's actually pretty heavy. It's going slow. Wow. Let's drain the water out. I think it's about 3,000 pounds probably. I would think. Looks like a pretty good load. And like I say, I got 3 fridges I can throw in. 1 mini fridge, freezer, all this here. And then if all these bikes here can go on. Just take the wheels off. These bikes can go too. I have another engine here. Okay, well, and that should free up most of this area here. All this will free up. All those bins, most likely. Yeah, and whatever stuff's there. Okay, water's out. Yeah, I'm saying it's a pretty good load. I got no time for another load just because of time factor, right? Saturday is kind of one of those days. They close at 2 o'clock. So it feels pretty heavy. Okay, so sounds like a good load. Like I say, I can strip a lot of these small things too into the bin. I kind of like to get rid of a lot of this stuff too before I touch those bins. More ballasts there. You know, there's only 1 ballast in there, 1 or 2 ballasts, so get rid of all that. Take the motor off that, get rid of that. It's winding down, get rid of all the tires, put them all in bundles over there. And clean this area, then I can cut the grass. Otherwise it gets way too high, you never cut it. Like when it gets like that, very hard to cut. Okay, my guess is around 3,000. That's a good number. Could be a little bit better, hopefully. Okay, stay tuned. Okay, back for the scrapyard here. We got 3,180 pounds, 170 a ton, net ton, $270.30. So not too bad. Those lawnmower bases added up quite a bit, and like I say, only had 1 fridge in there. Rest were small stuff for appliances. I'll show you the progress of the bridge here before we quit the video here. They figure about 2025 the bridge will be done. I don't know, early or late, I'm not sure, but they already got the decks here. I guess it's pretty hard to see there, but it's a suspension type bridge. Pretty big beams there. So once they got all this joined here, then they'll start putting decking on there and put concrete and all that. But there's going to be a lot of wires and all that stuff too that goes in the deck. The suspension part is the hardest part because it has to be you know, each cable at a time. You know, they put a deck out, then put some cables, another deck, and cables, and so on. But give a little tour around the scrapyard here. Ever Recycling, Josh Brothers. They're going back to buying all metals now. Before they went to cars, you can't rely on cars because cars are limited, right? And the problem is they have a buy it program for the government. If you don't have the contract, you're not getting the cars. There's only so many cars that are being scrapped. But anyways, that's Scotty's there. But the yard I was working at, it was really busy. Cars in all directions. Prices are really high. Tin is still low, but everything else is really good. Yeah, I found a phone in the middle of the road coming from the scrapyard. It looks like it got ran over a little bit. I contacted the guy. He's going to meet me now. I said his phone's broken up pretty good. He said it wasn't like that he knows, but there was damage in the corner because there's tape here. So, but some of this might be new. It was in the middle of the road, and I did a U-turn on a big truck just so that I could save the phone. Either a junk phone for recycling or something I could return. There's a lot of phone numbers in there. The screen is really dark, but I managed to get, I phoned people, but no one answered. Finally, someone called me, and I answered, and one answered, so I called it back. For some reason, I'm not sure, couldn't answer it. Maybe the bottom controls aren't working properly, but it should be working because I already did make phone calls. So, anyways, I'll turn it back to the guy. Just gonna meet up the road here, so it's not that far. Okay, hold on.